What's up, guys? Ruppy here, bringing you Week 2 of the A-Drive Army Battle League. My 1-0 Columbus Swoo are about ready to challenge Shadow Ghoul 131 and his Detroit Red Gyarados, who are also 1-0. I'm going to go ahead and send the challenge. And then I'm going to make sure... Alrighty, so I've gone ahead and sent them the challenge. So, as like with last week's, and I'm trying to stick with this layout, you see my team off to the left. We'll see what his team is off to the right. I'm going to go ahead and share our link really quick. Hang on. Alrighty, link is dropped. And let's see what he brought to the dance as we exchange good lucks here. And okay, he brought half of what I expected him to. He did not bring hail at all. Okay, or sand for that matter. So, let's see. He brought the Mega Camerupt. He brought the Aerodactyl. He brought the Jellicent. Florges. He did bring the Zebstrika. And he brought a Alolan Dugtrio. Okay. So, I have a bit of a bad feeling about this. I'm going to go ahead and get the layout update data really quick while everyone's still kind of getting in here. So, I need... Florges. Scale that down a bit. Okay, Aerodactyl's good. I need Zebstrika. And I need a Alolan Dugtrio. That is rather interesting. Well, actually... Okay, get this thing positioned. Alrighty, looks like my layout is all good to go now. So Mapson is here. Alrighty, so specs are ignored now. Okay, so not exactly the team I expected. He brought half of what I figured he would. I'm gonna go ahead and lead Mabel as he leads with Jellicent. Okay, I was kind of expecting Aerodactyl, but alrighty, so. A burn really would not bother me because I'm not a physical Jirachi. I would prefer not to get hit because I would like to keep my balloon intact. I really want to get my rocks up to wear his team down. There is a play I could make right out of the gate, but I really don't want to make it just yet. Let me see. I think I'm actually just going to go into Herbivore. I got no reason to really, there's the Trick Room. Big surprise there. Okay, so let's see. This Jellicent has Trick Room. Surprise, surprise. That kind of seems fairly obvious here. So, I really doubt he's keeping this thing in. Because other than burning me, what can this thing really do to Mega Venusaur? He's going to switch. The question is into what? And if I were a betting man, I would assume the Mega Camerupt, personally. I'm going to go ahead and Sludge Bomb. as he does go into Mega Camerupt, which is fine with me, actually. I'm going to get a Sludge Bomb off. Now, oh, and I score the poison. Okay, that's one way to kind of deal with Mega Camerupt, I guess. Okay, so this might seem obvious, but my play 1,000,000% here is to just switch into Onion and get my Rain up. So this thing is doing far less damage. As he's going over the Fire Blast, and look at that. Onion just eats that up in the Rain. He is going to outspeed me. The question now becomes, does he have Ancient Power? Let's see. If he has Ancient Power, he would probably go for it now. And that would do about... If he's an offensive set, that has a chance to kill me. I don't know if I like that roll. Not with Trick Room up. I think I'm actually just going to switch back into Herbivore, really. Because Herbivore can take an Ancient Power. Fire Blast is going to be doing significantly less now that the Rain is up. And I'm really not that... With the Rain up, this Mega Camerupt is not as imposing as it appears. He only has 2 turns left to Trick Room. I've got 4 turns left to Rain, which is fine. He's going to go into Florges, which is fine with me. I didn't exactly predict that, but... Okay, so Mega Camerupt has Fire Blast. Good to know. What would he do now? I severely doubt he is keeping this thing in. There is no way he leaves Florges in on this thing, by any stretch of the imagination. Sludge Bomb, well, if it's a more defensive set, Sludge Bomb's not going to 2-hit KO it, but at the same time, I doubt he's going to leave it in. I wonder, would he bring in a Alolan Dugtrio here, perhaps? I'm going to Giga Drain, because he's going to protect the Scout, which is fair enough. So, Trick Room is gone, which is very beneficial to me. And... What do I want to do here? I doubt he's going to go into Alolan Dugtrio knowing I'm going to Giga Drain. You know, now that I think about it, that Zebstrika might actually have Sap Sipper. I'm going to Sludge Bomb. He stays in and takes the Sludge Bomb. And he's packing Psychic on this thing. That's clever. Okay. Clever, clever, clever. So... he has Protect and Psychic on this Florges. That's good prep on his part. Knowing Mega Venusaur is going to be a huge problem for... That did a lot of damage. Okay, hang on. I want to double check something here. That did 46%. This is a more offensively oriented Florges to some degree. Because that did a little too much for any sort of more defensive variant. He's got some special attack investment, clearly. With that in mind, I think I'm going to go into Panther now. I'm going to let Herbivore take a break for now. He's going to Psychic. It's going to do nothing at all. I would not be surprised if Jellicent comes in. I don't... Well... Should I predict that is the question? Because he could easily just Protect on me here. Yeah, I'll just go for Return. Yep, he's going to go for the Protect. Scout for the Return. This is a bit of a risky move I'm thinking of here. I doubt he's going to Psychic, but I don't want Herbivore to take an unnecessary Moonblast if he's packing it. I am almost positive he's just going to switch straight into Jellicent, though. You know, I'm going to make the read. I'm going to go into Herbivore. As he just ends up Moonblasting. Okay. So, this thing did outspeed me under Trick Room, but Trick Room is gone. I'm gonna Synthesis. A Psychic should not knock me out from this range. Okay, this floor just actually became a bit of a bigger problem than I thought it would be. And... okay, then. I'm just gonna go ahead and switch back to Panzer, then. That is fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna Sword... he's probably gonna... I'm gonna Swords Dance now. If he wants to end up going into Jellicent after he sees Swords Dance, that's fine. I'm not as concerned because I can get Herbivore back up on that thing. Herbivore is not exactly dead weight to me just yet. He straight up Moonblasts, and there's the special attack drop, which does not concern me in the slightest. I'm going to rest now. I was considering return, but I'm going to go ahead and rest. Because okay, there goes the Psychic. I'm going to be able to get the rest off. So, now I'm going to Sleep Talk. I'm still waiting for him to bring in that Jellicent. I'm actually kind of surprised he isn't. Oh boy. I'm going to Sleep Talk again. If he brings in Jellicent now, I would not be surprised, because now he does know my entire set. So he knows... that's the thing that kind of baffles me. He knows Jellicent can wall this entire thing, and yet I'm kind of stunned he's not bringing it in. I'm just going to rest again, because I know I'm going to wake up this turn. Okay, the good news is I'm at +4. If I can actually get one return, then this Jellicent will be... or this, these Sleep Talk rolls. Seriously. So I'm at -2. This is just getting a little ridiculous now. Okay, on the plus side, I am running him. I'm not trying to PP stall him. I'm trying to get return, because from +4, I still don't understand why he's not just bringing it. All I need is one roll on return. And I'm not getting it, am I? Well, now I'm at +6. Seriously. All I need is one roll on return. Is that too much to ask for? Apparently it is. I don't know why. Alright, you know what? Screw it at this point. Screw it. Panzer, return. Bye-bye, Florges. That was unnecessary. That was completely unnecessary. Seriously, how do I not get one return out of those rolls? I mean, I know it's a 1 in 3 shot, but still. On the plus side, Florges is gone, so that's one newfound issue to my Mega Venusaur out of the way. The downside is I've pretty much just about lost Panzer in the process. I really don't appreciate that, but it is what it is. I was hoping to really keep Panzer at better health, because it really could... with the bulk it gets from Eviolite and max HP, it really could have... okay, here comes Zebstrika. Which I would not be... this thing is probably just going to take me out. At this point, I'm going to try to rest, but at this point, I'm just going to let Panzer go. Okay, so he's going to Volt Switch out, so I do know this thing is a Volt Switcher. So, no 6-0 for me, I'm afraid, but on the plus side, I do get some knowledge on what he's running. I'm going to go straight into Herbivore, and I'm just going to get a Synthesis off. If that Zebstrika is Sap Sipper and he brings it in predicting a Giga Drain, I'm not even going to mess with it. Because I'm just going to get Herbivore back to a good amount of health and go from there. This Jellicent is probably going to set up another Trick Room on me. Yep, there it is. Actually, you know what? I severely doubt he'll bring Zebstrika in because I do outspeed it in Trick Room with Mega Venusaur, and he can't really do anything to me anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Giga Drain. So this thing does have Will-O-Wisp, which is good to know, and there's that special bulk. Okay, so Mega Venusaur is burned. I'm just going to go ahead and Giga Drain again. I really have no reason not to, honestly. The burn, as we saw last week, the burn does not really bother Mega Venusaur that much. It's more of a minor inconvenience than anything else. And he does have Scald. And that was not... Huh. Maybe I'm just misreading damage rolls, because I thought that was a crit for a moment. But no, that's actually about right. Just going to go ahead and Giga Drain again. The Scald is not really doing anything. And there's a crit, and there goes the Jellicent. I'm sorry for the crit, Shadow Ghoul. Okay, now you come in. So how do I want to play this? The rain is not up. With my Thick Fat, I should be able to live one Fire Blast. Is the thing. But I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to go straight into Onion and get the end. Have my tears start raining from the sky as the Onion makes people cry. So the good news with Jellicent being gone is that he's lost Trick Room now. Which actually kind of baffles me as to why he would just let that thing go against Mega Venusaur. The only thing I can think of was he was looking for a safe switch into this thing. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to read too much into it. Maybe he does have some kind of plan that I'm not aware of. He's going to own his Zebstrika. I'm just going to roost up with Onion. And I'm just going to jump straight back into Herbivore now. What I really need is an opportunity to come in and get my rocks up more than anything. Because that would really help in wearing down everything he's got left. Because Aerodactyl, Mega Camerupt, and Zebstrika all would not appreciate Stealth Rocks. Aerodactyl could... I think Aerodactyl gets Defog. I'm pretty sure it does. But would he actually run Defog on it, though? I have not seen that Aerodactyl surface at all this game, is the thing. I'm just going to go back into Herbivore. He's going to fire off an Overheat, which does absolutely nothing in the rain. And I'm just going to fire off a Sludge Bomb. I do not want to risk this thing having Sap Sipper. So I'm just going to fire off a Sludge Bomb. If he goes into a Alolan Dugtrio, that's fine. Because I really don't think that thing's going to be able to do a whole lot to me either. I am more EV'd on the physical side. So, well, actually, now that I think about it, I know the Kanto Dugtrio gets access to Aerial Ace. I wonder if a Alolan Dugtrio does as well. He's just going to fire off another Overheat. And I'm just going to fire off a Sludge Bomb. I'm going to go ahead and Synthesis. I know I'm not going to get a whole lot of health back in the rain. But if he's this adamant on staying in, this is what baffles me about this. It seems like he's purposely trying to sack his Mons off at this point. Just to be able to get a safe switch. Now he goes into the Aerodactyl. Alright, now this thing surfaces. And this is a bit of a problem. Okay, what flying type move do you have? That is what I need to find out before I feel comfortable in any way, shape, or form. You know what? The more I think about it, that Mega Camerupt is at 38%. So realistically, Mega Camerupt is no longer a threat. Anything I have can take it out at this point. So, I'm going to go into Onion, just to get my rain back up, just for kicks, I guess. And, oh, he's going to miss the Stone Edge. So, he went for Stone Edge. I'm still going to Scald. I'm willing to sack Onion off here, just because, fairly well, Onion. And he is the Life Orb set, which is really good to know. So he is Life Orb Aerodactyl. So, unfortunately, Pelipper goes down. But I still don't think I'm really in that bad of a position here, as I just get stuff shifted around here. Okay. So, from this point, I'm just going to go into Mabel here, because he cannot Earthquake me. That's the big thing here. If he has Earthquake, which I'm pretty sure he would, he cannot Earthquake me. So I'm pretty much free to fire off a Flash Cannon on something here. Stone Edge will break my balloon, but it also will not really do anything to me. If he has Pursuit, Mabel should be able to tank it because I'm not switching out. And if he goes for a Flying type move, then that's also not really going to bother Mabel because it's resisted. So either this thing is going down to a Flash Cannon, Mega Camera might actually go down from a Flash Cannon from the range it's at. He forgot about my air balloon, and Mabel is going to get a kill on the season. Not even bad. So Mabel is on the board. Pew pew, pew pew. Alrighty, so I'm really in a good spot here. That Alolan Dugtrio, if he brings it in, that really can't touch me either, because Earthquake is not going to do a damn thing as long as I have my balloon intact. Mega Camerupt I outspeed, and I could easily pick it off with just about anything from this range. Zebstrika might be a bit of a... It won't be able to kill me with an Overheat, not in the rain. But I would not be surprised to see him Volt Switch out here, is the thing. I would not be surprised in the slightest. So I'm just actually going to go ahead and fire off a Water Pulse. He's going to pop my balloon, which is fine. I'm going to fire off this Water Pulse, and that's 2 kills for Mabel on the game. So Herbivore didn't exactly run through his team like I thought it would. But it is what it is. Herbivore basically did its job, which is pretty much... Okay. So now you come in. And the question is, what do you do to me? My balloon is gone. That is a downside. I'm just trying to think of how... Because they don't have any Alolan Dugtrio sets on the Smogon Calc. That's what kind of bothers me here. So I'm just trying to think of how I would actually play this. You know, I would not be surprised if this thing is sashed, actually. So, well, I'll add the moves as soon as I figure out exactly what this thing is doing. So he only has 2 Mons left, is the thing. I would not be surprised to see an Earthquake coming my way. I'm actually going to go ahead and Water Pulse. Yep, it does have Earthquake. Sorry, Mabel, but it's honestly probably for the best if I let you go down. Okay, so here is an interesting question. If this thing has Aerial Ace, what does it do to Mega Venusaur? Nothing by the looks of it. I'm going to go into Herbivore. And I'm just going to go ahead and Giga Drain. He doesn't have Zebstrika to really pull any Sap Stipper shenanigans if it's running that, which I wouldn't be surprised if it was. It would be awesome if I could somehow get Slurpuff in here to clean up. He's just going to Earthquake. It's Life Orbed. So I'm going to Giga Drain. You know, I'm going to Synthesis here. Yeah. I could kill this thing. Yeah, I could have taken the kill, but this thing is going to end up killing itself to Life Orb. So all he has left now... All he has left now is this Mega Camerupt. I was gonna say, would I be able to... Nah, I wouldn't think so. I'm just gonna go ahead and Giga Drain. As he... Oh, no. I am so sorry for that. That just adds insult to injury. The Poison's going to end up taking it out, and that is going to be game. So, I was willing to sack Herbivore off there just because, So, Slurpuff and Mind Shell were not needed this game, unfortunately. But, even still, that was a great game. I'm going to open that in a new tab and then grab that later if necessary. So, great game, Shadow Ghoul. Sorry about some of the hacks in my favor, because this probably should have ended up a 2-0 as opposed to a 3-0. But it is what it is, I suppose. On the brighter note, my Columbus Swoo are going to improve to 2-0 on the season. Herbivore still proving itself to be quite the pain in the ass, and Shadow Ghoul himself has even pointed out in the chat. This thing can be quite irritating, and this is why I picked it for my Mega. I love this thing. But that's going to do it for me. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I have been Ruppy, and I will see you guys next time when my Columbus Swoo will hopefully maybe go on to 3-0 perhaps. We'll see how it plays out. I will see you guys then. Take care.